welcome to an episode of Yoga with Debbie. My name is Debbie and we are going to be doing a quick energizing flow today. It's a beautiful day, so I thought I'd get outside and film. Hopefully there's not too much background noise. If you have a couple blocks handy, grab those. We will be definitely using those today. If you don't have blocks, that's fine. You don't need to use them, but if you would like to have something to lift you up a little bit, some books would come in really handy. So if you'd like to press pause on the video and go grab the supplies that you need and come on back and press play, do so. Otherwise, we're going to move to the front of the mat and we're going to start in Tadasana. So let's find our footing. Make sure that our feet are equidistant apart, hip width apart, that our weight is evenly balanced on all four corners of our feet. Take a moment to find your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold from the hips. Pull that navel in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise slowly back up to standing. Place the hands on the hips if you'd like. We're going to lift our right foot up and step back. And you could look or you could trust that you know where you're going. Use that core. When you wibble wobbles happen, that's fine. We're just going to go into our high lunge. We want to make sure that our knee is directly over our ankle. And you can keep a bend in that back right leg if you need to. Or you can straighten it out, whatever works for you. The reason for the hands on the hips is to make sure that their hips are squared off facing towards the front of the mat. Once you've got your center and the belly button is pulled all the way in towards your spine, inhale, reach up. Warrior one. Find your breath here. And this is where your blocks are going to come in handy. So if you have your blocks, you can place them on either side of you and choose your height that works for you. From Warrior one, we are going to hinge at the hips and move forward, slowly straightening that left leg, coming into Warrior three. Inhale, find length. And on your exhale, lean forward, lifting off that back leg. All of your weight is going into your left leg. The micro bend in that knee. Inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale, stepping that back foot down, finding our way into our triangle. So straightening that front leg. You can shorten your stance a little bit if that works for you. It definitely works for me. Inhale. And on the exhale, slide that right hand down the back leg. Reverse warrior. Finding length in the side body here. Inhaling. And exhale back up. We're going to pivot that left foot. We're going to find our way into a wide-legged forward fold. So make sure your feet are parallel with the shorter edges of the mat. Hands can come on the hips. Inhale, find length. And exhale, folding forward from the hips. And if you have blocks, again, grab those. Those come in really handy for making sure you have a nice flat back here. Or if you have more range of motion and it's more comfortable for you, you can come all the way down. Wide-legged forward fold. Again, keeping a nice soft bend in the knees. You don't want to hyperextend those. And keeping in mind that you have to be able to breathe in every pose. Inhale. And exhale. Hands are down on the blocks. You can put them back up on your hips. Come on up. Now, using your blocks or not, whatever works for you, we're going to bend into our right leg. I'm going to use my blocks here. And we're going to do Skandasana. So for me, my heels lift up off the ground. That's fine. If your foot stays flat, that's awesome. It doesn't work for me. And we will inhale back to center. And exhale, taking it over to the other side. Nice big stretch in the inner thigh. Inhale. And on the exhale, come back up. You can heel toe those feet back in. And you can face the short edge or the long edge of the mat. We're going to find chair pose. So inhale, find length. And on the exhale, sink those hips down. Pull that navel in towards the spine. Imagine that you've got somebody pulling a string and your belly button is being pulled backwards. And if you have a block, again, you can use the block. Squeeze it between the knees to make sure that you're activating the legs. Inhale and exhale. And release the block. Stand back up straight. Come back to the front of the mat. Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll your way slowly up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Placing the hands on the hips, lifting up that left foot, stepping it back, finding your high lunge. Again, we want to make sure that the knee is directly over the ankle. We don't want to hyperextend. Keeping a soft bend in the back knee if that works for you, or you can straighten the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Make sure you've got a good strong core here. Again, imagine that I'm pulling a string. Grab those blocks if you have them or need them. Whatever height works for you. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that front leg slowly. Push off with the back foot and pivot from the hips. Warrior 3. And if you don't need the blocks, and you can put your hands in prayer, arms out or behind, airplane arms, whatever works for you. Again, wobbles are fine if you fall out. It's a yoga practice, not a yoga perfect. Just finding what works for your body. And then on inhale and exhale, step that back foot down and back. Straighten that front right leg, shorten that back leg stance if you'd like. Triangle. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, lower that back arm down the back leg. Again, you want to make sure you're finding some length through this side body here, and also that you can breathe, because without breath, it's not yoga. Inhale, and just so that I'm not facing away from you, I'm going to turn myself around. But if you are facing away from me, just follow the sound of my voice. You're going to step out into that wide-legged forward fold again. So making sure that your feet are parallel to the short edges of the mat. Again, if you need your blocks when you come down, inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale, fold forward. Keeping that nice micro bend in the knees. Hands can come down to the mat or onto the blocks, whatever works for you. I'm going to grab my blocks, preparing for Skandasana. Inhale, pull that navel into the spine. And exhale, half lift. Keeping that navel pulled in. Inhale, lift the rest of the way up. And we're going to go to the left side this time. So we're going to bend into that left knee, lifting that right foot off. Again, my heels lift. If your heels stay down, that's awesome. I don't have quite that range of motion yet. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, taking it over the other side. And you should be feeling a nice stretch on your inner thigh here. Place your blocks or hands wherever they need to go so that it's comfortable for you. Inhale back to your wide leg forward fold. Heel toe those feet in. Bring yourself back up to standing. And we're going to go back into chair pose. Inhale, find length in the spine and pull that navel back in. And on the exhale, sink those hips down, keeping a nice straight leg over from knee to ankle. And if you have twist in your practice, you can bring your hands to center. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, twist to the right, hooking that left arm on the outside of the right knee. Inhale, find length. And exhale back to center. Taking it to the other side. Inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale, hook that left elbow on the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Inhale, find length. Exhale back to center. Inhale, stand. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet so that they are the width of your mat with your toes pointing out. Bending into the knees. Coming into Malasana or your yogi squat. You can use the elbows to push the knees apart here. Nice long spine. Inhale to find length. And exhale. You can slowly reach one hand behind you and the other, lowering yourselves onto your bum. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Sorry, just trying to find a flatter spot in the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up. Pull that navel into the spine, and on the exhale, forward fold. And it doesn't matter how far you're reaching forward, you're just looking for a nice stretch in the backside of the thighs. Inhale to find a little more length in the spine. Exhale to relax a little further. Inhale to find length. And exhale to fold further. And your further can just be where you are. It can be a millimeter more, half a millimeter. If you're lucky and you have the range of motion to lay pancaked flat on your legs, awesome. If you're up here, that's awesome. Again, you're just trying to feel that nice stretch in the back of the legs. And then inhale, slide those hands back up. So you're sitting up nice and tall. Bend the right knee. And you have two choices here. You can stay here and wrap your left arm around your right knee, hugging it in, reaching behind you. Or you can take that leg, crossing it over, and hug it. Inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale, twist. Again, listen to your body. You find what feels comfortable for you. Inhale, find more length. And exhale, twist just a little bit more. And we're not trying to crank the spine all the way around. We're just looking for a nice, gentle twist here. Inhale for length. And exhale to let yourself relax into that twist a little bit more. Inhale, release. You can shimmy shake the legs if that works for you. Fold over a little bit and then slide back up if that feels good. Otherwise, take it straight to the other side, bending that left knee. And again, you can just wrap your right arm around and twist, or you could take the foot up and over, finding length in the spine, hooking that knee, placing that left hand behind you, and twist. Inhale, find length, and exhale. Inhale, find length in the spine, and exhale, twist a little bit more. One more big deep inhale, fill that belly full of air. And exhale, letting your body relax into that twist. And inhale, release. Stretch that left leg out. Again, you can wiggle the legs, whatever works for you. Otherwise, we're going to come into a cross-legged seat. Your easy seat, you've got the blocks and you want to sit on the blocks, you can absolutely do that. One more big deep inhale, finding length in the spine. Reaching those arms up overhead. And exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Thank you so much for doing this quick practice with me today. I hope you found this one energizing, as did I. It's been beautiful being able to get outside and practice out here today. Please like and subscribe to this video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me if you would do so. I look forward to practicing with you again. Namaste.